Do you want kids?
Yes.
Why?
Because I think it's the most natural thing that our bodies are meant to do, especially for me as a woman. I believe in God and Jesus, and He tells us to repopulate the earth. I also think there's a growing trend of people who don't want kids because they think that kids are destroying the planet, that we're overpopulated, and that the more children that we have, the worse this place is going to be. We're going to leave the earth in, a horrible situation. I don't think that's true. Just because of my beliefs, I think God wouldn't let that happen. And I also see a growing trend in people dying from pharmaceuticals and stuff. And so I think that there's like a cycle of perpetuating people to think that they need the government, they need medicine, they don't need to have a family. Like the destroying of the family unit is so prevalent in every scope of society right now that it's almost like rebellious to want to have kids, it seems.
Yeah. Um, I'm curious. May I ask how old you are?
I'm 25. My birthday was on Saturday.
Oh,
Yeah,
good. Happy
yeah.
birthday.
Thank you.
How many of like your girlfriends that are around your age do they have any kids, or pretty?
Um,
Excuse me, pretty rare to see.
no, actually, I know a lot of younger women who have children. I have a few friends who have children. Some of them did it and like they got like they didn't plan the pregnancy, but they didn't want to have an abortion, and so they just decided to have children. And
How many kids do you want?
I want at least four.
Four.
At least four.
Damn.
Yeah, at least four of my own, and then maybe adopt some kids, just depending on like.
To round
where
out
we're
like the
at.
Jackson Five,
Yeah,
essentially.
well, no, it'd be cool to have a band, but no, I think it's just depending on the financial situation and like if you come across a child at some point later in life that needs a family or needs to be taken care of, I would like to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why do you think a lot of young people aren't having kids? What do you think are like the main factors preventing them?
Honestly, selfishness, narcissism, not wanting their bodies to change long term, the look of it. Um, Personally, I think it is easier to choose to not have kids. The financial burden, people just want money to buy shit. And oh, sorry, I don't know if I can cuss
You
in
can
this
cuss.
video. Okay, they just want money to buy stuff and live their life and not have the burden of other people. I think, which I understand to an extent, but I think as people like separate from God, you see them focusing on themselves, and there's like this whole movement of self-love and self-empowerment, and that's great. There's aspects of that that I think are real and true, but really at the core, I think we're supposed to be selfless, and I think one of the most selfless things you can do is have a child and take care of that child, and in the just the way that your brain unlocks through that relationship and connection. From what I've seen, because I don't have children yet, but from what I've seen in like the relationship that I have with my mom and my parents is so profound, and I can't wait to experience that on my own and just continue this circle of life that we're supposed to continue. I mean, like sex is one of the most natural things. There's a reason why it feels so good, but there's also a beautiful thing that comes after it. It's like we literally grow human beings. Like we are able to grow our own little fruits, and then they become other humans that can grow their fruit. It's just
Some fruits are shitty though. I will say.
yeah, some fruits are shitty. I
No,
mean,
no, I'm kidding. Last question. What do you think is like the biggest threat to human life right now? Is it overpopulation or population collapse?
I think it's if it were to be between the two, I would say population collapse. But honestly, I think it's my thing is that we're in a fallen state in this world, and the only battle we have right now is against evil, and it's in so many ways and so many facets. And people just need to come back to God and connect with God. And you know, maybe not everybody's supposed to have kids, but if you have a relationship with God and you get to know Jesus, then I think, at least for me and a lot of other people I've met and talked to, your life just becomes more aligned, and you'll know whether or not you want babies.
Cool. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
thank
What
you
was your
guys.
name again?
My name's Molly.
Molly. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Thank you so
yeah.
much. I
Thank you
really
guys.
appreciate
Yeah,
it.
thanks.
Yeah.
You guys have a channel
Yeah.
on YouTube?
It's my name Gen. Gen.
GEN.
Yeah.
Just